Right, let's view my channel. Second attempt, it's called. Right. Right, shall we try this again? Currently loading in. I'll do this live chat as well. PayPal. So ME/HENTISD6569. Bump. Hit that. Hit that. Copy Facebook. What have we got there? Let's edit that. Edit in your own time, please. Thank you. Take that off. Dump. Save. You gonna save? You should save. Even that's taken ages to save as well. Well, I've got time that can do that. Okay. Hi, Nick. If at first you don't succeed, skydiving is not for me. No. Good evening. Good afternoon, guys. Part 2 or. Yeah, it's just annoying. It does this. And this is if I had everything streamed via the PC, it'd be great. I'd just have the PC, the live stream would be there. I'd just have to restart the game. Right, I can put that out, and I'm going to just make that private because it's gone all tits up. Right, so we're going to probably, it's likely we're going to be starting this again. Monetization, let's go straight in for that. Yes, monetize it, save it. Customization, live chat replay, subscribers. Yep, that's on. In your own time, and then we'll just do the big longest one, which is details. Playlists, Train Sim World 5 live stream done. Show more. What are we doing? Recording date is 6. Game is Train Sim World 5. Oh, yeah, twat. Train Sim World 5. Click that. That's done. Comments on. Sort by newest. Hold all. Save. So we should have everything. We're now just waiting for the game to load. Yeah, afternoon again, guys. I need to put the copy. Oh, Facebook is still saving, which is really good. Thank you. So why has that not come up with my post? Let me just double check that. Which one is that? That's the one that it should come up as private. It is. Right. I just hate this when you're just messing about doing second attempt. There we go. Right. by the looks of it. So we are going to try Hauptstrecke Rhein Ruhr again, and it was I can't remember. I think it was a 422, wasn't it? And it was probably 908. It's probably that one, and we will do light clouds. And while that's loading, I'm just going to type this one in. Train Rural Community, Control V, booyah, post. London Overground Marmaid Line, Stratford Walton Junction, out now. There we go, that's posted. Right, go back to there. So we're in. Look how easy that is. Why didn't it do that? So it meant I had to wait, what, 10, 15 minutes starting the stream again. It's bloody annoying. Absolutely annoying, that is. Right, it's a bit clouding over now, so I can open my curtains a bit. Right, so we're doing the S1 Duisburg to Hauptbahnhof to Bochum Hauptbahnhof. Yeah, it's been a while. It's been 84 years. Put the key in. Doors should be opening. Yep, they're open. Are the... Turn that headset down because it's a bit loud. It's either Duisburg or Bochum. So, which way are we going? So be that one. Oh, I need to put that on chat. There we go. We're back. Oh, why is that not working properly? Say 30 mile an hour on the screen. This loading is less than 30 and more 5 mile an hour. Yeah, at least this is doing something. Yeah. I'm not worried about locking doors. We may be we want the zone verb, so we want both. And Duisburg down. You know what? I don't care. Just do that. I'll buy that for $1. We'll accept that. And just put that home. Someone will complain, I suspect. Right, next up, LZB. No, PZB. Something. CIFA. We'll have CIFA. Yeah, and... Okay, I'll just do it this way then. Coopy down. PZB. Put my headlights on. We should have got doors. Yeah, we're there. Right. So just going to get ourselves sorted out on the cameras. Oh. When you do the S-Bahn services, you try to pull the blinds behind me right down. Don't want the passengers to know my business. It's still a good route, but you know these routes are showing their age now. Mulheim Ruhr, Sturm. You shut them because you don't want Wendy finding you. They're here. It's still a bit bright out. I do that on every train with blinds that I can hate having the blinds up when I'm driving. Oh! Apparently, watching the stream on the laptop, it's only just loaded the game in. I haven't put the link in the Discord. Carl or Bradley, can one of you do that for me, please? Hentis will leave them open so he can make people watch him destroy Essen. Oh, hell yeah. I suppose we better start thinking about slowing down, haven't we? 1 kilometre away. So yeah, obviously this is a live stream in the afternoon, so I may get phone calls, may get knocks at the door. Thank you very much for whoever put that in. Really, really appreciate it. Full on break. That thumping you hear of the passengers hitting the bulkheads. Yep, that is definitely a bulkhead that's been hit by passengers. TSG cooking the new route. Yep. Everyone's getting a bit concerned because Rivet hasn't announced anything. I suspect Rivet are doing things and that, so yes. Have to wait and see. I think no, don't do that, you dumbass. Does the window not go down? Oh, the window is down. I've done it on both of them. Really? Didn't realise I did. Oh no. Got the doors. Take the brakes off already. Maybe they are being taught how to make something good for once. I don't know. Mulheim, Ruhr. This is like a HD route compared to a this is like a 1080p route compared to a 4K film. Did I miss a 100k hertz thingy? least she doesn't sit there and go, Sifa, Sturm, Fruchtverheim, whatever it is. 3 routes I thought were really successful from them were the Island Line 2022, Luzerne, Circe, and Circe, and 5 Circle. The models were really, really good. The 5 Circle is okay, but the scenic, doing the scenery of it for 5 Circle leaves a lot to be considered or desired. Oh, I've seen, and it's been explained in the Mild May reveal video. People are saying, why isn't there guard mode? Because it's driver only operation, you dumbasses. You know what I mean? If this crashes again before 6 o'clock, then I won't be coming back, and we'll just call it quits. Oh man, until I've not played this for a while. That thumping. Passengers hitting the bulkheads again. London is driver only operated outside London. Yeah. Typical thing, I open the curtain, sun comes out. Can't win. We have to close the curtains. Saturday, we are going to do viewers vote the route. So what I am going to do now, while we're waiting, I need to put Hauptstrecke Rhein Ruhr back in the thingy. I'm going to pull out 4 routes. Island Line 22 was good, the rest were too. Right, maybe you should go to Stirling and teach them. Well, I don't know, Bradley, to be honest. Right, I'm going to pull out 4 routes. But before that, I'm going to pause this before when it says lock doors. There we go. Right. And out of these 4 routes, you're going to choose one of them, what we start off with on Saturday. So, here's the first route. Right, let me just pause that. That's the first route. That's the second route. Let's go for that one. That's a third route. And that's a 4th route. Right, okay, so these are the routes that we get to do first on a Saturday. Saturday's night's all right for Hentis streaming, of course. Right, let's get a no, that's super chat. Don't want that one. Start a poll. Add option. Saturday. Viewer. Saturday's first route to start with. Saturday's first route to start with. Can I do viewer vote the route? Viewer. You can't even spell either, Tony. Viewer vote the route. Right. So. Okay. Second is. Ooh. Oh my God, Tony, really? You got to retype that. Why is it doing that? And I'll read the text in a minute. And the other one, ooh. Right, so the 4 routes that you can choose from that we're going to drive are, these are all picked out. Pen Corridor, Sandpatch Grade, Colnarken, or West Somerset Railway, 2023. Start voting. That will be the first 4 routes to drive. One of the first out of these 4 routes, one of the routes to drive. So yeah. Right, okay, so I'm just putting them all back in the bag because I know that we've done Hauptstrecke Rhein. Yeah, I know there's some all right routes there. Right, okay, so I put the thingy back up there. Right, okay, lock doors. So that's the first 4 route, the 4 routes that we're going to go with. I can't see what the poll results are yet. Pen Corridor's got a bit of loving. Give it a bit of loving. Right, let's go. Essen Frohnhausen. Platform 2 is next. It's 6 kilometres. Sandpatch is a death trap. Not if you know how to drive it. I haven't driven it for a while, mind. Don't forget to give the stream a like as well, guys. Really appreciate it. Sorry about the choosing Colne added and element of biodiversity. Oh, crap! Should have done that. Hit the wrong button. Oh, I just realised I've got the keyboard next to me. There we go. Which way are we going? I suspect we take the lower route, don't we? Approaching Essen, Frohnhausen. We're on the lower level. Looking forward to, yeah. It's been a bit of a work of art for that one. It's a Joe table, so it's going to be decent. I'm glad West Somerset Railway is getting some good updates, including suspension to both the 33 and 52. Would love to see if they do livery creator for the 33. Oh, how I wish they seriously do that. Hi, Raw, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, unfortunately, if you went to the other link and found it private, couldn't access it, because I went to load in Hauptstrecke Rhein Ruhr and it just stuck there and didn't do anything. So I had to restart the stream. It's annoying. It definitely is. I unfortunately banged and cut my head over the weekend. The top of my head. Literally, I have very small windows in the bedroom. Between the windowsill and the top of the windows, and I went to put my head, have a quick look out the side of the window, sort of thing, and I caught the top of my head on the top of the window ceiling, sort of thing, 3 times in a row, so I cut my head, and my headphones are sitting right where I cut my head. So yeah, how to start a stream? Yeah, I know, and then finish it 18 minutes later. We picked up SPF for the power and speed when we get a runaway. Do we get to see any freight? Essen West is next. We're getting closer to Essen. Yeah, that'll do. You're just watching Matt do a run on the sand patch on the charity restream. Ah, yes, he does like sand patch. I think we'll probably get his first one, really, wasn't it? I know we're going nowhere near Bamberg. Yeah, because they're... Oh, hello. The thing is that there wasn't a lot of resources used to go in them, sort of thing. I think the first problem that they had was Munich-Augsburg, which was the first problematic route where they said you just couldn't get the amount of layers in on a PS4. So we are approaching Essen at breakneck speed. Yeah, totally understandable on that one. Pretty cool actually, coming in the station, running in with that one. Kind of reminds me sometimes of coming into like London Waterloo. Yeah, this is great for brakes. And no visit to Essen should be like without a visit to my favourite place. I crashed here. That thing doesn't stick around. No, it is quite a fast thing. Based from the Frankfurt S-Bahn, it looks like GTG are steadily getting rid of 8th gen for TSW. I mean, at the end of the day, the amount of problems that we've had with 8th gen on Frankfurt folder, let alone on Gen 9 as well as Gen 8. I mean, it struggles with Gen 9. And I think the decision will be made this year to not produce Train Sim World on Gen 8 consoles. The new Train Sim World. But I think they may still support it in updates and that. But yeah. As for updates for like a new version of Train Sim World, I don't really see it. That's no gen or information have come from Dovetail about that. That's just my own inkling. So this isn't, oh, Hentis said Dovetail's going to do away with Gen 8. That's nothing that's come in an official form of communication from Dovetail mentioning that. This is just my gut feeling. I think it is about time, to be honest. Sorry, Gen 8 guys. The PlayStation 5's been out a while now. The Series X and S has been out a while. And whereas sometimes, okay, maybe you're gaming and you know, and I can understand if you haven't got one or you can't afford it. Totally understand. But they're hemorrhaging. I think they're hemorrhaging money with stuff like that, trying to do all these different versions for the lower spec consoles. PS4's been out over 12 years, yeah. My PS4 Pro, brilliant. Works fine. Bit of side-by-side running. Oh, see you later. we're still there, look. I don't think I've done this before where I ran this long against the train. I thought that was my red light then. But no! But it's not. We're fine. Yeah, I mean, I still play it every now and then. Quite enjoy playing it. Well, I did before I moved. 100% break coming in. Will we finish where we stop where we're supposed to, or will we mat it? There's still a bit of platform. Still a bit of platform. Well, we've not matted it. We've got the leading coach still on. There you go, the selected door closing. Passengers. I mean, are we running ECS again? This was always a route where passengers would either get on or they don't get on. So yeah, they're not getting on. This is still a great route though. I love this route. Oh, I'm going to go all the way over here. I'm just going to watch it here. I've already been there. Your controls hold up well too. No drift or mash buttons. No, I've got more of that on the PS5. I think this is my 5th controller I'm on. They got to slow down too. Yeah, I think it's ridiculous that you get stick drift with £54 controllers. I mean, I've got 3 white controllers, and I've got a volcanic red controller and a classic black PlayStation black controller. I don't think we'll get 6 routes in today. I was going to come back after the Dovetail stream, but I'm not. I think their stream will be starting at 6 o'clock tonight. And they definitely will be showing off the Cardiff City video again. And required DLC requirement is the Great Western Express route with the Class 66, not the Class 66, the HST and the Class 166. And the Great Western, no, the West Coast Main Line Class 66. Mind the gap. Yep, JD is hosting it. Well, he's with it with Matt. Alex is not very well. Alex is all right in hosting it, to be honest. It's good that that JD's a director of community. The other ones are community managers: Jamie, Harry, and Alex. JD, I met JD. I've met Alex. I've met Jamie. I'd love to meet Nat. Hopefully, I will get to meet Harry at the ambassador event. Yeah. Cause that's fair enough, Bradley. I'm going to watch it because the reason why I do watch it is, I mean, I've really not caught. I've been busy doing other things this week. Obviously, I think the next few weeks it might be a little bit busy for me. I've got to decide what I'm doing stream wise on the 18th of March because about 3:30 I have a rather important phone call that I have to take. I know what the outcome will be, but I've still got to have this important phone call, so I won't be streaming in the afternoon. I could probably do a stream from... Oh no, because I'll probably end up doing a preview. Well, yeah, I'll probably have to wait for that. I don't know. Needless to say that we'll probably end up getting a what you call it for it. I'll get a key for it. What I'll probably end up doing is doing a preview stream on the Monday from 10:30 sort of thing, like I did with this one, the Mold May one, and then on the Tuesday I'll just do a stream in the evening. I don't know, we'll see. Yeah, exactly. That's why I watch the stream. No, it's fair enough. It's like we said. The thing is, though, that sometimes they do disclose other bits of info about it and everything. And this is why sometimes when you say about it on social media, about the bits that someone doesn't know about, oh, where was that said? Oh, it was in the live stream. It was in the roadmap live stream. So they do let a little bit of tidbits of info go. So, yeah. Did I just leak something? What did I just leak? Probably my bladder, but that's about it these days. And Train Sim World 3. I don't remember what I just said, to be honest, Bradley. So all I said was stuff about Cardiff City Network, as far as I'm aware. I've got an important phone call that I got to take on the Tuesday the 18th, but I know what the outcome of that will be, so that's nothing at all to do with Dovetail. Yeah, haven't you seen the video? 18th of March. It's been officially announced as being released on the 18th of March. I've not leaked that. I knew what the release date was. I know what the release dates of the other routes are, but I can't tell you. I was like nearly shitting myself then, thinking, what have I released? What have I leaked? There's a video out, Bradley. Check the Train Sim World streaming thing on Discord. They announced it at 2 o'clock this afternoon. That's why I was a little bit late coming on, because I was watching the video, the preview video. I suspect there'll be an article there as well, which I've not read. Yeah, I've not read the article yet, so yeah, I will have a read of that later. I've got some stuff to get together because I'm going to Eastleigh tomorrow. It's going to be for my mental health Friday walk, so I'm off to Eastleigh. Next month I will probably be off to Didcot and Reading, get some Elizabeth line stuff. Hold on a minute. Hold on a second. Hold on. Right, Bradley, if you go to Discord server, click on stream links, and there's... Oh no, hold on. I can do this. 2 seconds. I'll send you the link. Control C. Switch you off. It is a long walk to Eastleigh, but I'm going by train. There you go, Bradley. Go and have a look. Fill your boots, mate. You normally... Yeah, there is the... there's the notification that you should have got when it goes into the stream links saying Dovetail's just released the video or thingy the video. Why is this chain being a pain in the arse? There we go. Bockham is next. No freight train. It's a bit annoying. Usually there's a freight train up in here waiting. I can't remember when I last played this. It's annoying because I have a Microsoft 365 spreadsheet that lists every single route I have, and the last time that every time that I play it, I mark it off with the date, and obviously, you know, today's live stream date will be Hauptstrecke, Rhein, Ruhr, and whatever route every other route that I play, or drive. And on this notebook, I can't access my Microsoft 365 account, and I've got no idea why. It's the same Microsoft account that I have for both the notebook and the PC. Yeah, let's hope it's proper labelled freight. Hi Mark, how you doing? I'm not too bad. Yeah, the Cardiff line looks good. Release on the 18th of March. So looking forward to seeing that. It may still have the 153 sounds, but it's been totally reworked, Bradley. Matt has said the engineers, they've reworked it, so yeah. There's nothing wrong with the sounds at all, it's just basically the way that they were implemented. but they don't need it. Oh, so that one's just about to go. Is that me, or was the frame rate dropping a lot? Ah, could be a 101 coming in. When this route was released, I loved it. Really enjoyed playing it. Is that a 101 sat down there? Did that not get off? Wait, let me bloody through. What are you doing? Nah, it's not a 101. Oh dear. Don't forget to put your vote in for what is the first route that we will drive on Saturday's route lucky viewers vote the route. Right. 13,041. Oh, breaking news. Hold on. Let's see who's blown each other's up, accused someone of doing something or whatever. Poppy Atkinson was killed by a car on sports pitch was forced. Oh, for God's sake. £107 million super jackpot tomorrow. What would you do with £107 million? Excuse me. I would definitely not stop claiming universal credit. Right, okay, while we are loading everything, we're not going to return to free roam, we're not going to return to the timetable. We're going to load that in, and someone type stop in the chat. Remember, there's 60, nearly 70 odd routes in here. Right, what have we got? Oh, okay. It's an interesting one. I haven't played that for a while. Worcester. All these are timetables as well. I'm not doing scenarios or journeys at the moment because they just basically, it's the resources on the routes and everything. So Worcester is next. I'm just going to go for a P and B as well. So bear with me. I'll load in onto Worcester. There you go. Timetable. Wow, we got a lot there, haven't we? We've definitely got a lot. Oh, I'd love to do this cellar. Shall we do it in a cellar? It's only a 9-minute service. Oh, it's a roundy, isn't it? It's just go round to Southampton Yard. Oof, that's boring. ACSC 64. That's the same, isn't it? Ooh. Yeah, that's roundy. It's all Southampton Yard. It's all Southampton Yard, isn't it? Ooh. Oh, God. I don't want to do an hour and 10-minute service. What train rates have we got? Bear with me. Oh. Hold on a minute. Is that just everything for that? You dumbass. Ah. I'm not going to do that one because I've already done it, and I don't really want to do the evening one. Oh well, we won't be using the Go Loco then. Oh. So we're going to do that one. CSX Y120 Worcester to Framingham. What's my P&B, so bear with me. Right, back in a second. I also think it's time for a bit of a lemon drizzle muffin. Don't mind a bit of muffin. Do you like a bit of muffin? My fridge looks a bit dark. Stuffing on a muffin. Oh. No intermodals here. Right, I've got to wash this cushion now for cushion cover this week as well. I've not washed it since I bought it, really, which should have done. Here we go. We've got classic heritage liveries in here. And higher. Ah, yes. The actual AVR locos were actually based on, strangely enough, CSX. Because it was a CSX train that was EMD motive one, electromotive, higher in. It was CSX trains that actually that was knackered, that ran free. Oh, I'm in this one. Oh no, I'm coupling to that. Okay, right. Okay, so we need to do that. Where is the? There it is. There. Remember when we first got this? I could never the American freight. I could never get the freight thing to move. What we got there? Step lights on. Right front. Turn the bell off. Oh, that's what I like. What we got here? That's all lights, isn't it? And we're fine there. That's what we want. The front. Number lights on there. Front, rear, and I think we're done there. Right. Take your brakes off. Put the reverser handle in, dumbass. We're going backwards. Automatic brake off. Oh, put it on, you dumbass. Go faster, easy. Something tells me you've done something wrong. Just that's better. Tea in the river. So now we've got 4 locos behind us. What's our weight? 1,074 tons. Nice. Someone's chucking me messages. So, by the looks of it, we're going to be stopping here. I suspect they'll be backing on to some of the freight that's coming out through there. I put it on the videos in trains in general trains channel on the Discord server. The latest grab bag from Railcam in America, and leading it was some muppet in a car, literally jumping across a level crossing. Just let's say it didn't land or end very well for him, because there's also a road junction right next to the level crossing, and at that level crossing, the road junction, there was a police car. But you could hear in the background, as you can see the car putting his lights on and everything, you could hear in the background the car just didn't end too well. It's nice because you see CSX running a lot of heritage liveries now, and you think, I remember seeing pictures and videos of those American trains with that. Well, I do anyway, of certain liveries. So basically, this is a power move. Oh, hello. Hopefully at some point next week, I can do the rest. Well, I might try it over the weekend, actually. I will try and do the run the rest of the model railway stuff in. Messaging me all day now. I've just got the tornado's been announced as being a majority of the RTC West Coast tours for the year. Roll on Swanage Bell and Dorset Coast, decent traction for once. Yeah. Yeah, we got 56 for Swanage Railway for their diesel gala, which is pretty cool. I'm hoping, he said, seriously hoping the end of this month that I can go to Swanage Steam Gala. I don't know if my friend who's messaging me, whether she's watching my stream or not. She won't tell me whether she is, but yeah, she may watch it back. I don't know. Yeah, I'm going to go to Swanage Steam Gala. Also, definitely going to be going to Swanage Diesel Gala at one point or other. Bit of classic traction on this. I would like to download some of these CSX liveries because I think they look really, really nice. So we're on Boston. What are we on? Boston, Worcester. And we're heading to Boston. Well, we're not heading so much to Boston. We're going to Franingham. Or Fanningham, one of the two. Where is it? We're going there. Not sure what else the schedule says. Wait for a moment. Couples formation. North Framingham Yard. So we just got to stop there at the siding. Someone just test the chat to see if it works. Guys, don't forget, keep voting on the route that you want me to start off with. Viewers vote the route for Saturday. Currently, we are running either Penn Corridor, Sandpatch Grade, Colnarken, or West Somerset Railway. And currently, Sandpatch Grade, Colnarken, and West Somerset Railway, we're still here, excellent, are on 27% each. So we've had 11 votes. There's 15 of you watching. Get voting. The poll finishes when the game crashes, or when the stream finishes. We got till 6 p.m. Hi George, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Doing a nice light engine move. Car accident or injured at work? Claim now. No recovery, no fee. That's big out there in America, isn't it? All those. No win, no fee. Where there's blame, there's a claim. $17 miles to Framingham. It's been a while since I've done a viewers vote the route. So the bell sounds about there for me. The bells, Esmeralda, the bells. Nice little run going through the Massachusetts. Is it Massachusetts? Countryside. Then to Boston. Massachusetts. Yeah, I know most of them, the states, but not all of them. Just through, because where I used to work, I used to deal with a lot of stuff going to America, and I did manage to find something on the internet where it listed all the states, you know, the abbreviated states and what their full name was. So I could never remember what they were. But yeah, we used to send lots of stuff out to the states all the time. There's my RV. Are we a 5 loco lash up? Or 3, 4? 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Oh, for God's sake, why am I not surprised? Oh my God, Facebook, you are so unpredictable and dumb. Oh my God, you report a post, you report a page, okay, to Facebook, yeah, as a scam, right? You can't describe everything for them, so what happens? You get the message, the page does not go against our community standards. Facebook as booked. Yep, Facebook is a goddamn sham. Absolutely ridiculous. It is such a joke. Absolutely, Facebook are such a fucking sham. They really are. 11 miles to go. Fairly straightforward run, really. It's one of these. Yeah, it's not a bad little run. Mind you, though, the route. I think this is one of the problems with the American routes is they're not initially when people play them. You know, you get used to routes in like Germany, playing Germany routes, playing German routes, playing UK routes, and the majority of them are busy. But then you go to American routes like this, they're not that busy, and then people think they're busy. Do you know what I mean? And they expect them to be busy, but they're not. You know, you don't have a really big timetable. Or, you know, a really hectic, busy timetable, to a degree. Well, the thing is, this company, it's not only companies in this country that this company is scamming with their free travel cards. It's like they're saying, oh yeah, your local bus company is offering you a 6-month bus pass free of charge, and that, you know, even the bus company have reported it to Facebook. They've written to Facebook explaining them, and they won't do anything about it. Because the scamming company has actually paid for the advert to run for 2 to 3 weeks to a month. Because it comes up with the advert, it comes up as a sponsored post. So they paid for it. So they won't remove it. And in the end, Facebook are helping scammers scam people. Yeah, I've got to say, most are boring. There's not a big lot of passenger services running between major cities. You know, Cajon Pass. For you know, if people expect to go into Cajon Pass running in a cellar, or you know, the MP 146, it runs every 20 minutes between San Bernardino and LA, you know, or something like that. You know what I mean? It's not going to happen. It just doesn't work. It won't work. It doesn't happen that way. Good evening there, Tom. How are you? Or good afternoon. Yeah, sadly there's no US equivalent of the European busy main line with both freight and passenger. No, there isn't. NEC, yeah, but obviously we don't use the thing. They don't use the freight on the NEC because it will just balk the route and the system you're running on, even though PC players say, oh no, we can run it, and you know, even though in testing on the PC it's crashed, You know, so yeah. The thing is, it's got so much variety. People can choose what they want. Yeah. But Long Island Railroad V2 may be busy in the morning timetables, but the afternoon or mild May or midday, sorry, it's like a ghost town. Yeah, but yeah, I mean, you know, I was just wondering where the hell do I get to turn down this loco? He's at it again as the game's now behaving. Like that, brilliant. That notification's just come through for me. Oh, what the hell? The thing is, they can't do everything to please everyone. That's the thing. He was pleased years ago when Southeastern High Speed released and got extended and updated. Yeah, I mean, you know, Southeastern High Speed is a good look at a route, which is really, really good. It's shown its age a bit now, which, you know, I don't see we getting another update for that, because there'll be a lot of people saying, "Oh God, Southeastern, I'm expected to pay for Southeastern High Speed again." So yeah, but you know, just I mean, there are some good routes and there's some cheesy routes. And there's some downright rubbishy routes. I mean, it's just I personally thought some of the routes that were done last year, I was not really, you know, if a Train Sim World 4, I wasn't really happy with them. I really didn't like a lot of like the Rosenheim, Vorarlberg. Vorarlberg's not bad, but stuff like Rosenheim, the really slow mountainous stuff, the Austrian stuff, yeah, just not a real big fan of. But that's just my personal view. Other people's will love it. Me, you know, other people's will love it because it's really scenic-y, it's hilly and everything, and it's got their favourite loco or whatever it is in there. I really don't care. If for me, it's just like, although, yeah, I get the route free of charge, I'll still review it. But it doesn't mean I have to like it. I gave you a video, USA. What? I gave you a idea. You really, yeah. Yeah, I know, but I mean, it's like the left Rhein and the left Rheinstrecke sort of thing. I don't. It's not one of my favourite routes, but I'll if it comes up, if it ever gets chosen, it comes up, I will play it. But oh, excuse me. Why am I slowing down? Come on, get your arse in gear. Yeah, I mean, Bernina Liney does look really, really nice. It does look nice, but it's just so damn long-winded. And I personally don't think it's one of these routes that's made for live streams. Do you see what I mean? Something like Sandpatch Grade. Again, would that be worth a stream? Do you know what I mean? Would that be worth like a route to stream? Some people would say yes, but there again, I mean, with some people it would depend. I think on your type of audience, to be honest. And I think you can definitely tell. And I can definitely tell when a route's good. When you get a route and you end up with about 4 or 5 people in your stream and you're showing, it ain't good. It's, you know, there are some people that just don't like it. When you get a route and you get 20, 25 people coming in, the chat's flowing, yes, it's good. Tom, you like Bernina, but mostly don't have the concentration for a full run as it's so slow. Yeah, I get exactly the same sort of feeling. Bradley says, that sounds like a normal stream for me. Coming up to our stop. But at least with Bernina, you can understand why it's slow, unlike with the likes of US routes or West Somerset Railway. Well, West Somerset Railway is slow as it's a heritage line, 25 miles an hour, limited. There's only 1 or 2 heritage lines in the UK that are over more than 25 miles an hour for a maximum speed. Most of the time is that the track is not really laid to a standard where it's fast. It's okay to go more than 25 miles an hour. For Bradley, the Burney and other long arse routes are the ones you do vary once in the blue moon. Yeah, like last night you did some Arosa. Oh, CSX traffic. You know, but 25 on a straight is painful. Oh, definitely. Yeah. Great Central could do 60 under conditions. What's the other one that can do? Is it 90? Was it North Yorkshire Moors? I've heard does 90. Or am I just? No, I think that's wrong. Oh, have we got a couple of gondola cars there? Oh, yes, we have. Look. Oh, wow. Through it. Oh. Couple of another EMD hiring. Oh, you are going way too fast, Mr. Hentis, and will cause nothing but mayhem and chaos. That's why you go 100. North Yorkshire Moors does because it uses part of the main line to Whitby. Ah, right. I think we are going all the way through. Let's just park ourselves on the platform. Hopefully not get knocked off by some donut on the platform. 4 o'clock, so we can get probably about another 2 or 3 routes in. It's only Great Central, the one Top Gear did the caravan trains on because it's the only dual line heritage rail in the country. Ah, right, okay. I was coming in against another train. Oh, that's pretty awesome. I think eventually this will run back into the sidings that we passed about half a mile ago. $6,902. So we're past the signal anyway, so... 44 AC. I think they're all 44 ACs, aren't they? Apart from that one, which should be GP38. Oh, okay. Cool. We're going backwards that way. Make sure that the line should be ready for us, which I believe it is. And we're stopping there. Right, okay. Take brakes off. That is the red signal we just passed, by the way. He says that rather nervously watching the what you call it appears, comes up. Realistically, I should shut the loco down and go back and get into this one, but I just can't be asked. We'll shunt back, we'll be fine. Famous last words. Turn the Russian guy off, don't need the bell on. I don't know, this is not a bad route for fruit, I was going to say for fruit then, for freight, but it's, you know what I mean, it's not as varied. It's a typical, we'll just dump NSX, CSX stuff in there, but we all know there's freight from around the US, freight wagons from, you know, from various TOCs around the US that are all involved. Might have fruit too. Yes, they may well do, yeah. So you got, this is what I like, you got Union Pacific, CSX, more Union Pacific. frame rate's dropping a bit. There we go. It's not a bad little run, to be honest. Four. 7,191 with a platinum. Awesome. Bloody awesome. Right, we'll hit continue and we'll go to the main menu. Right, so what are we going to be doing next? God, this bag is getting a bit full of roots, this is. I suspect there's going to be loads more there at some point as well. Obviously, when the roots are released, I will be obviously sort of playing them and as much as I can for you as well. So, you know, hopefully with no big problems on them and everything, but you never know. You never know. Right, anyway, guys, someone type stop in the chat, please. There's over 70-year-old roots in here with obviously the extras, remasters, the stuff like Great Western Express 1970, 2016. There'll be the Great Western Express 2016 remaster at some point as well. Oh, Carl and Tom says stop. What have we got? Oh, okay. We haven't done that one for a while. Looking forward to that. Well, I have actually. Did it last week, I believe. London Brighton.
Mind the gap.
Gonna need a bigger bag. Boss bag. Betron. No, it's all right. It feels. It's the bag. That sounds so wrong. The bag is feeling a bit full, so it's filling out a bit now, which is pretty cool. And you have seen the pictures that I put up of the bag, of said bag. He says. Right. So what are we going to run? Let's have a look. Do we want to run a capital star down? No, because I'm just tempting so much fate. Capital star to down to thingy. I'm not even going to think about putting a 700 on it. I just go nope and see you later. Let the cat out of it. The bag. Yeah. Where are we? London commuter. You're only supposed to blow the bloody doors off. Well, we've done all them. Shall we do what the next one is? London Victoria to Gatwick Airport. It's a 30-minute run. Don't see a problem with that. Let's have that. No weather. We'll just put it on a bit. We'll do it with cloud level. I'm not even going to think about putting rain on it because it's just like tempting fate. And we're doing the 1 Delta 44. 1 Delta 44, 1028 London Victoria to Gatwick Airport. Or Shatwick Airport. Let's get on with that. And if it does crash, I won't be coming back on. So that'll be that. Where are we? So just let it boot in, do its bits. We've got a red light, so we're going to stick the old DRA on. Frame rate's going to go, please release me, let me go. And start singing like that. Not really. Just get the safeties on. I've got to uncouple 4 vehicles first. Right, we're going to put the AWS on. That don't work. DSD's normal. Vigilance is normal. What's AWS? AWS is down there? No, AWS is there. I'm not going to key. I'm going to key in. And then I'm going to leave it like that. So we've got to uncouple 4 vehicles. You know what? Let's go through the train. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is your 1044 service to Shatwick Airport. Found Bob the cat on North London Line last night and showed him after the last. She asked who Bob was. The contempt. Utter contempt. Oh, look, I'm in first class. Brother. I've got to go another 94 yards. Come on. So we're going to be an 8-car train and not 4-car, 12-car. Oh, well done. No! Oh, what'd I do? Dumbass. Where's that bloody... Oh, yeah. You don't do it in this one, you dumbass. Huh? Okay. Oh, who's getting on and off?
Security personnel tour this station 24 hours a day.
Destination is correct. Shatwick Airport. Let's go. Platform 6. Off we go. Take the DRA off, which it is. That's not on. They're done. They're done. Let's go for a bit of a jerky ride. This is the Brighton main line. And, yeah, this is what Mild May looks like. But 30 miles of it. Well, 23 miles. It would be great from time to time that you actually could see like a steam train. It would either be the Flying Scotsman, a Jubilee, leave from here on coaches, but they can't put it in this timetable. North London line got more services. Has total more services. There's 10,500. It'd also be great. I'd love to see a remaster of it, but it's not going to happen. To be honest, look at. Oh my god, this is so. Did I leave dynamic weather on? Or did I take it off? I put it on cloudy. I'm sure I did. Oh god, my knee. Let's put my thing on tomorrow. This is the other thing I like to see. You got yellow with the old feather as well. That's the point. Did I close my doors? Yes or no? Fucking dumbass. Such a dumbass. It should have been on the phone to the guard, basically saying, "Guard, can you actually make sure that I've closed the corridor connecting doors at the rear cab, please?" It's 8-car set. Oh, as booked. It's always good to see a freight though. I don't know, we might get to see a HST running as well. Mind your head. Like, you imagine the South Western Railways with the 444s and the 450s running up and down here. Yeah, imagine how much extra stuff there would be on that memory resource be used for that. I thought it's 45 miles an hour through Clapham. Maybe I'm wrong. I'll take it though. I think this was the first for me to actually doing a service to Shatwick and actually taking off 4 coaches with a bit of flange there from the sound. It's 45 going up where you come out of Clapham, going up round into Brighton on the old wavy bit where we just come down from. It's good sometimes. It's good to do some, the big like routes like East Coast Main Line, West Coast Main Line, Brighton Main Line, Great Western Express, that sort of thing. Poole Eastleigh, and just do like the little services that don't go all the way, if you know what I mean. So like doing like Shatwick to Brighton, Brighton to Shatwick, or London to Shatwick, or Shatwick to London. Some of the more dodgy areas of the home counties from London, sort of thing. I mean, the thing is, it would be nice, like you said earlier, to see like some diesel rail tours on air, or like the steam rail tours, but you're not going to be able to get any more on the timetable on here. Hentis is booked, easy, because it's just too many services. I think that's why you're not going to see any more additional services for Mould Main Line, because 10,500, that is amazing that he's got on there. Brighton Line hasn't got half that. Well, I think it was 7.5 or 7,000 in total, including AI. There's an awful amount of services. This is the biggest. This is the route with the biggest amount of playable services. This is 1,400 odd. But Mould May is half that, 700. But 10,500. Oh, 66. DRS shop? No, it isn't. That was the hell was that? Maritime livery one. Really should have stopped doing that, jumping around like that. It's not going to do the camera any good. 7,000 services, yeah, that's it. Now this thing where people going on about it's got the same bug as the 377. This is just basically this. You got the little bit of reverb on it, yeah. The only reason why you have that problem in Mould May is the amount of traffic that you have. Again, the amount of resources being used. One day you'll finish this timetable. Well, I have every intention of doing every single timetable. But yeah, you know. You see there? You've got the sound where it's not reverb on it. That's memory limitation. That's what that is. It's not a bug. It's not a glitch. It's because there's less memory, and it's a little bit like the texture bug. The textures, because the memory isn't there. The resource memory is not there for it to do everything. So this is why sometimes it'll either crash. I think it crashes a lot when you get around the Camden area. You know, those 3 areas around the Mildmay line. It's because of resource memory, because you've got like Camden, you've got King's Cross, St Pancras. Look how many trains you got in there and around that area. That all takes up what you call it. So this is why I'm always thinking, take the 700s out, take the LNER stuff out, and take the Southeastern High Speed stuff out, because you don't really get to see it. Leave the HSTs in, because you go over the Midland Main Line 3 times. You've had 1 crash. Okay, that's fair enough. I mean, as it was, the version that I got Friday that I downloaded was the version that they were going to use. Bloody hell, mate, with your case. The version that I showed you on Tuesday, I think it was. You haven't had it crash yet. Okay, cool. But yeah, I will, again, I am no longer using dynamic weather. I think that is a problem. I deleted the route Tuesday morning, when I woke up. Downloaded the route thinking that it would be update. When it downloaded, loaded in TSW, did a service on Mildmay line, and I thought, well, you know, let's try it. I'll leave the what you call it on. I'll leave dynamic weather on, and we'll see how it goes. And this is another place that I like around here. It's this junction, this area. I think it's Selhurst Junction or something like that. Can't remember what it's called. Because the amount of trains you've got running all over the place. And this is another reason why it makes it a little bit memory intensive. Because the thing is, every single train you got hit running, and the line that you meet is running in memory. It's stored in the memory. So around about this time, it just creates trains, boom, run them off. This is why sometimes you have a lot of problems with liveries, where half the trains don't turn up if you've got like a 450, not 450, a HST, LNER, Azuma 395, because they don't show up because they're trying to do the livery as well as you're approaching it. You're both approaching each other, say at 100, like a joint 200 miles an hour sort of thing. So it's trying to do all that as well as everything else in the system memory. So that's why you get, like with Mildmay, you get the low texture resolutions. This is going to hurt. Ouch. No, we went through. Cool. So yeah, it's a lot to it. And, you know, it's not, people think it's a piece of piss to create a route, but then you've got to get that route running, not only on one system, but, you know, a PC that has thousands and thousands of permutations on setups, Xbox Series X, S, Xbox One, PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4. You've got 7 different systems to get it working, that it has to think. And this is where a lot of people, PC players, get a little bit the umph, because it's being dumbed down because of consoles. It's got to work on consoles. PC players won't be happy until they can have goddamn lifelike graphics and their machine spitting fire in showing you it. You know, they'll have their 45-inch HD 4K Dodge Dangley's monitor running at a frame rate of 250,000 frames a second, and with 15 chilling towers coming out of it, just to get the realism. Hellfire. Carl, you haven't had it crash on Xbox? Awesome. That's good, because you're on the S. But, I mean, I'm no longer just running, dynamic weather. Ooh. If I can get away with all the layers being on, then fine. Bradley's monitor is smart. 4K and 53 inches. But size isn't everything. I'm not saying a word. I'm 2 inches bigger than you. Yes, I have a 55-inch 4K TV. So you can hear the sound cutting out, you can hear the flange of it as well. In fact, what I am going to do... That is just doing my head in. So it's running a bit easier now. Sounds still a dog. But then also in the background, you've got everything that's running in the background. You've got dispatcher. But it's just not running your train. I think Matt said that any time there's anything up to 100 AI trains running on the Brighton main line at any one time. So it's also running the other 99 trains. Oh, so we got a reskin coming up, which will probably be the Heathrow Express thing. I need to find that and remove it. It's all well and good having these liveries, but yeah, it's just a pull on systems resources until they find a better way of doing things, which you don't think they can. GoPro. I love it where it runs through this area here. Is this Red Hill? No, Purley. No, I'm going the wrong way. Dumbass. This area. Red Hill, yeah. I love it when it runs through here. You join it here, sort of thing. London Brighton is a really good, nice route to run, and it's a route that I could actually do service after service after service on it until it breaks, I suppose. It's just getting out of the London area. You get past. As soon as you get past, literally, I think this area here, Selhurst Depot, it starts calming down a bit. It's still quite busy, but yeah, all this area is really busy. And don't forget, you've still got trains running in that area. So it's just not, the trains don't stop. Once you've gone past it, there's still trains running. You know, most people would be complaining, well, some people would complain about going past this area that we've just gone past before the tunnel. There's no fence in there. There's fence in there in real life. But that, would again, will be a pull down on resources, on frame rates. Could we see a London Brighton remake with all new 455s in the same era, 455s and 700s running? I doubt it, and release like for Train Sim World, whatever the next version is. .8 miles to Shatwick Airport. Oh, clouding over. It's supposed to be raining tomorrow. That's annoying. It's so damn annoying. It'd be great if you could have 73 running up and down there. You can see 700s on Brighton Main Line. It's called mods. Yeah, I know. It's not the full 700 though, because Brighton Main Line has the full length unit FLU. I am going to have to turn Discord off because I'm getting loads of notifications on that. Oh, does it? Oh, okay. I didn't know. I can't run anything on my PC for Train Sim World at the moment, so yeah. It's either a plane crash happening or there's an airport nearby. Yeah, that's cool. I've got to get down to 30 anyway, so. Bit of step 1 braking. Platform 6, look. Yeah, have good luck with that. Dovetail Airlines. Don't get on their planes, they're bugged. They'll probably just hang there and not do anything. Ooh, too soon? One 166. It's not very often you come in on this platform. That's not bad stopping, really, is it? Oh, Tony, put the DRA on, mate. Do we have to take this one out of service? No, we just come off there. Okay.
Do not use the emergency call, as this may delay help reaching you.
$5,690. That's not bad. We're on level 975 already. Awesome. Right. Okay. I have a little thing on the bottom of my screen, bottom left, where it says select or continue. It's always covered up every time I go to see it by 15 people or 18 or 25 people watching. And it's a pain in the arse. I should really move up to the top left or the top left or bottom right, but I just don't bother. Right, okay. Where is the put that over there. Where is the bag of roots? Right, someone type stop in the old chat, please. So as far as I'm aware, the stream is starting at 6 p.m. tonight. Oh, you should have said stop. I do have one. Come on, what are you? Oh, what a cracking route. Absolutely. Oh, you dumbass. You just put it back in there. Oh, well, that's good. No worries. Oh, cracking route this, Gromit. It does say 2:15, but it's actually 2:16. Ducky Duxford, how the hell are you doing? Welcome to the stream. I'm not too bad. Not too bad. We're doing Great Western Express 2016. I think I've done most of the freights. So, yeah. I have, because well, I can do the 632 off of that. I think that'll be off of. Oh, if we're going to do that, then if we're going to do that, we're going to have to do it this way. Oh, come out of that. Oh, don't do this. That's what I want. Do you know what? I always thought my GBRF ones, my yellow ones, the GW66s were more than TSW 3 or East Coast ways, but they're not. Oh well. Looks so we're going to have that one. So we are going to do 6V20 Wembley to Merehead Quarry. We're not going to do dynamic weather. I like GBRF. You know what? Yeah, I do quite like GBRF. You're okay. Mild main line looks good. Just needs console optimization. It does need a bit of optimization. There's a bit of polish as well. There's a couple of glaring mistakes, but yeah, there's a couple of bugs that could be sorted out. No biggie, but I'm sure by the end, the optimization will be done. And I know Johannes did say in my stream on Monday that yesterday he was having a meeting with Dovetail, so yeah, they'll be able to go and be able to look at what they're doing and everything. Wait for 1 minute. Well, that gives us enough to get we're not doing daytime, nighttime lights, them on. I always put those on. At this time this time period, Freightliner didn't have Acton, but they do now, so we are taking it from that. Oh no, don't want that one. We want that one. I think we're all set. Oh! Oh! Oh, Tom, you said, was it your 101? It had the lights on the dial lights. I think when you said that, I've got to check because my Daypole, I think my Daypole 73 has that as well. The little LED lights as the dials light up and everything. I've got to double check. I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, I do like GBOF. I think the thing is though, is once. Let me just turn it down. Once you've done a livery, okay, the only things you have to change on it, like, and if there's a few of the locos, you just change the numbers. That's all you need to do. You just change the numbers on the side and at the front. And that's it. That's all you do. Just change the numbers. So 027, and what's the other one? 243. Then if it obviously needs a name, stick the nameplate on. Yeah. So it's quite easy to do a batch of these sort of thing in the colours. I know, obviously, with the 66s, there should be a little door here or on the other side somewhere. It should be here, I think, and the logo gets moved down a bit. But yeah, you know, you're working with the tools that you've got. Got some VTG wagons in there as well. I mean, personally, I would love, if I had the time, I'd love to do most of these liveries again, but on the Rivet 66, but that doesn't really spawn in a lot of places, so you'd be limited. Have we got, while we've got the brakes off, we've got anything else? HST coming down. We can see if there's any freight coming in. Oh, why the hell is it putting us on the main line? It shouldn't be. And we are empty, but it shouldn't put us on the main line one bit. What's that? Where's that? That's not Old Oak Common. Oh, that's the 72 stock, isn't it? Which is still in the game. Yes. Right. Brakes are off. Let's go. How heavy are we? 500. Yeah, that's the Genesee, Wyoming livery that I did. And it's probably one of the hardest liveries, to be honest. Because, as well as getting the little triangle in there, that should be a Genesee and Wyoming company. But I couldn't, I ran out of layers. Because not only do you have to do it on that, have to do it on that as well. And the way that this was designed as well, it was a lot. He's slowing down for me. $1,753 services, but gets rid of the 375 layer. Ah, right, okay. Yeah, it wasn't one of the easiest ones, and then obviously also the zero injuries. Got that on there. I've also got a pink ONE. I've got two pink ONE ones, a Freightliner one and my one, and they don't look the best. But at least my ones have the zero injuries logo, which is Freightliner's own logo. But the pink one that Rivet did, it doesn't. Because that's Freightliner and not ONE. So they couldn't put it on there. That's why there's no Freightliner branding on the ONE one, which I don't think there is in real life, actually, if I remember rightly. So if I'm right, yep, HST is slowing down. Why is it, oh my god, why is it putting us down on that? It shouldn't. They should, in this thing, they should put go vias on there, so it goes via Slough or go via certain places, and stick it on the down slow and not the down fast, because they never run the freight on the down fast or up fast, because that's what these are for, these two relief lines. So I'm kind of hoping that with the I don't think it has that on there, Bradley, Carl. I really don't think it has the 0 injuries on there. I've got to double check that now. Sorry. It shouldn't be putting us onto the down fast. We should be just staying on the down relief. So yeah, like I was saying, I'm kind of hoping that with Great Western Express Remaster, whenever that's released, I'm not in a hurry for it to be released. I'm happy with the stuff that I've got now. Liam can take another couple of weeks, couple of months with it. I'm happy. I can live with it. But I'm kind of hoping that it eliminates that. Good afternoon, Bronco. How are you doing? No. Yeah, I'm okay, Bronco. I'm fine. I've not heard anything yet. But there again, I wouldn't be able to tell you if a release date, because I don't. And like I just said, I'd rather he gets it right, done, and perfect. Because at the end of the day, he's doing it in his spare time. And of course, people want this, want it then. People want it then. So we're not going to be doing 100 miles an hour either. We're doing a speed of 60. Yeah, I'm looking forward to when it does come out. But whether it is supposed to be coming out on Gen 8 as well, but yeah. Fair dues, pardon the pun, but yes, it does have the 0 injuries thing on the number 1 cab end. Okay, it should have it on both cab ends, actually, to be honest. That's probably, I think it's only on one side then. I don't know, I'll have to have a look anyway at some point, so... No, that's fine. Because I can't ever recall seeing it on there. That's why I sort of queried it. Well, I said earlier in my stream, and by no means this is an official or unofficial word from DCG. I think they will probably end up making a decision and saying this is not going to be done. The next Train Sim World will not be released for Gen 8 consoles. I think that's going to upset a lot of people. It's still a fair amount of their player base, but people are now ditching the Gen 8 consoles and they are upgrading. Just noticed that's your content creator livery. Bing search pulled up. Sorry, Carl. Is it that good? One of them isn't that good because it's got one as in the letter one and not how it did it in the ONE sort of thing, as in, how I managed to do it easier, which was to do it as all the letters were done as squares, white squares, and I then added the magenta pink lines and shapes in to create the words. So I'm going a bit fast here because I've got a HST up my arse. Thing is, with the old 66s, they didn't kind of slow down if you're going uphill. They just kept going. So you just have to slow it down a bit manually. You doubt TSW would run on a 12-year-old PC, but it should run on a 12-year-old console? Yeah. Well, we're not going left, so we don't need to worry about 75. try and get it down to 60 a bit. Just found a Flickr image of it, and it still has the 0 injuries cab on one end, and the 0 is squared. Yeah, because I can't remember if it's the Hentis Rail one or it's the... I think I did the Hentis Rail one first, and that's the one with the ONE, as in the letter 1 sort of thing on it. So, yeah. Won't run on your Windows 10 PC at Tom, and that's about 13 years old. Oh, well, we're going to have to slow down, aren't we? Put a bit of 1 bar on. Oh, it's coming up to 5, so it's Sunseeker chuck out time. So that means it's going to put us back onto the other lines now. The weird thing is, Docky, going on about liking GBRF, it's weird because I have 2 GBRF locos, model railway locos. I have a Daypole GBRF 73109, and I have a Hornby Class 66 GB rail freight in the 2-tone grey livery, not the named one, the other one. And yeah, it's kind of weird. But yeah, I mean, we get more GBRF stuff down here than anything else. So just mainly on locos, on engineers and the test trains and that. So yeah. But I do like GBRF. Oh, and the 69s we've had on, and 47s on the 458 and 701 runs as well. And oh, blimey. Nightmare sometimes. We've got some Freightliner trains going down to Bournemouth and stuff to Weymouth and Dorchester, and another 66 engineers train over the next few weekends as well. So yeah, I'll be popping down to see them overnight. So yeah. So you should have another line. Yeah, there we go. You get DRS there. Whereabouts are you? The 66 Hornby is one that I bought. Strangely enough, I actually bought both locos separate years. It's from GBRS stand at Swanage Diesel Gala. Yeah, both brand new locos. One was donated by Hornby, and the other one was donated by Daypole. We've had DRS stuff here. We've had the occasional DRS 37s and 20s doing the test train back in the mid noughties. And then we've had DRS 37s on tour. We've had class 66s down here. The DRS 66s, DRS 68s, and we've even had deep into stabiliser rail country. We've had an 88 down here, 188, and that was the beginning of last year. Or was it the year before? No, it was the beginning of last year. Absolutely crazy. I can't believe we've had that. But yeah, that helped me a little bit last year because everything was all, well, just it had gone wrong the year before. But yeah, that cheered me up somewhat to see an 88 down here, deep in stabiliser rail country. We get colas down here, mainly on engineers' trains. We used to get Freightliner a lot on the Wall Sand, but don't get them down there now. We may get them down here occasionally on engineers' trains. And we used to get DB EWS down here on the Stone trains and engineers trains, and they used to have the freight train for what was it? It was there's the HST. I bet he's not pleased. What do they call it? What do they call that stuff? Oh man, LPG train from Fursbrook to Haddon Marsh. Carl, you mostly get GBRF with the odd DB and Freightliner. Very rarely we'll see colas and DRS. Yeah, it's not. I mean, rarely that we see any. We don't really get any freight per se down here. It's just engineers trains, or you might see them down here on charter trains. That's it. Or the 73 GBRF 73s will turn up on the test trains, and the colas 37s will turn up on usually the ultrasonic or the ultrasound train every 3 months. So, I was going to say something, I completely forgot it. Bugger. No, it's completely gone. Mine's gone a blank. It's just like someone's walked in and just like wiped my thing, what I was going to say, off the blackboard in my head, and I was like, what? What was that I was going to say? Can't remember. It's just actually just like, that is crazy. It's like I can walk into the room knowing, like, when I leave this room, knowing what I want in the next room. I get into the next room, which is literally next door, and I get in there thinking, what was it I wanted? Can't remember. Just walk out again. Absolutely crazy. This is some of the ambassadors are running literally they're taking it in turns to drive segments of trains from routes from Train Sim World and Train Sim Classic all the way from Penzance up to Inverness, and they're driving via the routes that they have available to do that within Train Sim World and Train Sim Classic. And I think it's based over 2 nights. It's going to happen at some point this month. I was asked to participate if I wanted to do it, and because I think it was Mega Sim and British Ace that have organised it, but I can't record any segments. Like I couldn't record any segments because basically I can't record stuff, you know, and then transfer it from USB onto thingy. And when if I do it as a private live stream, so it directly uploads it to YouTube, I can't download it without YouTube downloader, which I'd rather not have because there's a lot of problems with those sort of things. They like to say, you know, it likes to give you the option for putting this, that and that and install it on your system, and you say no, but it still does it. And yeah, I won't touch those bits of software now. Once bitten, twice shy. Good afternoon there, Samuel. How you doing, mate? Oh, bloody hell, he's still going. Well, that's cool. So yeah, I just can't record anything. It's a pain. Not much I can do about it, to be honest. I'm not going to worry too much. Cardiff looks good. Yes, I will have a look at the trailer again in a bit. What I'm actually going to do, guys, this is going to be the last run because I know their stream starts at 6. I want to have something to eat before the stream starts. So, yeah. As you have already probably heard from other people, 152 sounds are still rubbish. The 152, it uses the Rivet 150, but it's been re-engineered and Matt turned around and said it does sound better. I suspect they still use the same sounds, but they've remixed them. Yeah, I've got to get some tea on the go as well. So, but they might not see it as that, Sam. That's the thing. It might not happen, so I won't worry about too much about it. It's, you know, it's just one of those things. If they deem the sounds are right, they deem the sounds as right. I'm not going to argue with them. There's no point. Because then you think they're going to change it and re-record the sounds? I doubt that very much. 153. They both, to be honest, they both look cool. The route does look all right. At some point, I suspect if it's released on the 18th, which is Tuesday, I suspect next Thursday there'll be the preview stream. Yeah, I've got. I don't know. There's so much stuff that's going on later on this month with me, so I've got to be careful what I say, what I do, and what I'm streaming and what I'm not streaming, and what I say in my streams as well. So I've got to be very careful. Bradley thought I actually leaked the date of the Cardiff route. Bless him. He didn't come in first off on my first bit of stream that I did because this is the second attempt at it, and I said newsflash just happened. They've released the Dovetail release date for the Cardiff City Line, which is the 18th of March. I know what the release dates are. I'm not going to say it because I'm not allowed to. But yeah, I don't think you'll be disappointed at all. To be honest, I don't think anyone will be. Well, there may be some people disappointed, but hey ho. But yeah, it's an interesting few months coming up. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to all the routes that are coming up. There's still no release date or any news on when the there's still no release date or any news on Great Western Express. So yeah, Altered Army. I think it'll be an interesting stream with the chat. So I'm going to have the phone on, or I might have the laptop on. Actually, just leave it here. Guys, don't forget to get your votes in. Last chance to vote. Keep voting for Penn Corridor, St Pat's Grade, Colnarken, or West Somerset Railway for the first route to start with. For viewer, the vote the route on Saturday. So Saturday will be viewer vote the route. $11 miles to Reading. Ooh. We should be coming up again, with Twyford, I think. How far are we from Twyford? We're not that far, actually. So let's tempt fate. $7.04. Twyford should just be up here. Hey! Oh, hello. What's this? Interesting. Bet he didn't show you that on the tour. Okay, turns out there's a few miles to Twyford. It's 166 there as well. Oh, cool. So we're a fair distance away from Twyford. Bradley had a good stream yesterday. Enjoyed checking it out. Oh, cool. Yeah, Bradley does some really good streams and he has some really good ideas. I have put his name forward to be an ambassador. Hopefully they will choose him as an ambassador. But yeah, he deserves it, to be honest. Don't tell me we're going to get bowled by a 166, please. She's on her way. What I'd like to do, and I know they've cut... The hell was that? Oh, people on the track. Blech. That's not good. Don't know why they spawned there. Yeah, what I'd like to do, what I'd like to see is arrange like timetable stuff, like in a day in the life of. So, you know, like a set of probably timetable or scenario sort of thing that you do in like a shift. On like a freight service or you're doing 3 or 4 services running between like 10 o'clock in the morning. Your first run is basically an ECS run from, say, like from Old Oak Common up to King's Cross, not up to King's Cross, dumbass, up to Paddington, and then Paddington you do a run like down to Reading, and you change at Reading, and you do a service from Reading, HST service from Reading to Paddington, and then you do a 166 run from Paddington, say, to, I don't know, one of the West Ealing sort of thing. As much as people give Dovetail grief over the routes, Dovetail is excellent on time progression. Sports games never get that aspect correct, but don't a down run on TSW5 and they get it right. But do a dawn run, yeah, you know, they do get it right, and the you know, it does some bits of it just does look breathtaking sometimes. But I mean, for me, it's the gameplay, it's the amount of services that I have, everything, you know, and I've got crap loads of scenarios left to do. I've got crap loads of services to do, you know, and I look forward to doing those. And this is, for me, it's the journey. It's not that, oh, I've got to do this, got to do that, got to do this, got to do this, and then it's all done and I've got nothing else left to do. It's a journey. And this is why sometimes between streams I don't play Train Sim World a lot. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I might have a go on late evening or something like that, or in an afternoon, just test some bits out and something. But yeah, most of the time I don't play during streams. So if you think about it, during the stream, sometimes I do about 5 or 6, well, between 4 and 5 routes, and I stream 3 times a week for Train Sim World most times. So say an average of 5 routes, that's 15 services or scenarios. Obviously at the moment I'm not doing scenarios or service journeys because of the problems streaming and with dynamic weather. To give you an example of this, I think I was actually saying this and I completely forgot about it. Monday I deleted the current version I had at the time of the mild main line, in the vain hope that the version that I had was the pre-release version. I downloaded what I was kind of hoping was the new version. It didn't look as though it was, and I went out to try it, and I put it on, I just left it on dynamic weather, and I did a service about 6:30 in the morning, run from Stratford to Willesden, and I got within 2 station stops of Camden. With dynamic weather on, it started peeing down with rain, and the PlayStation started to struggle. The graphic, the textures started going, and that is a sign is saying that your resources are being used up, your memory resources are being used up, so it's bringing in really low res textures. That's what the problem is, and I'm going to have problems stopping this. So there's nothing I could have stopped and not carried on any further, but I thought, well, I'm going to carry on, you know, at Camden. But obviously, just before I hit Camden, you hit the what is it? You hit King's Cross area, and some pancakes. So that was 4,860. And you just remember this route is getting a remaster, yes. And unfortunately, it was absolutely hammering it down with rain, thunderstorm, and the fact that she'll do that. We'll go straight in now, actually. I'm not going to drive anything on mild, mate, don't worry. And I think it was about just before I got to Camden Road, the game crashed. It went nope. It just said, I'd had enough. I can't deal with it. Can't do it. And it crashed. Nothing I can. And at that point, in that time when it did that, I remembered I had dynamic weather on. Dynamic weather is always now going to be coming off because you just can't have it on. It just causes a lot of issues, especially with the unpredictability that it's not, you don't get that like 5 different. Well, welcome to British weather. You don't supposedly not to get 5 different sort of type of weather systems in one day. So yeah. If this crashes, I will see you on Saturday night, and I will let you know in Discord what the. In fact, I will end the poll now, and by the looks of it, we will be running West Somerset Railway with 31%. So West Somerset, thank you all for your votes, will be the route that we start. I just love it how it drops the passengers in. Which way are we going? We are going to be going northbound. Please don't do that. Which way? Which way? Which way? Which way? I can't see. Let me just move out the way of this spawn point. Right, so we've got to go back that way. So we're on 24 frames a second. We do have a train coming, by the way. So you can see I'm struggling, even now. Oh, crap. And there is no way that I am going to be doing custom liveries on this. Just not going to chance it. I get custom liveries with the what do you call it? With the 66s. So a little bit away from what you call it at the moment. I don't know how far we can go down. We're real busy around here again, are they? So there's invisible walls there that you can't actually get down this area. So you have to go, because you can't get back over there now. So we can't get any further. So you've got to come out all the way over here. Invisible wall. Invisible wall. Not invisible wall. I think this is a bit wrong. These invisible walls should be moved. I think because you should be free to allow. You should be allowed to be able to explore that area. I think Bradley's driven down there actually, all to a point. Oh my god! And this is what I like as well, is that you got all these guys here. It's quite detailed. Now, this is what I see as one of the reasons is if you don't have the VTG aggregate pack from Skyhook, then you won't get this. That train won't spawn there. So I don't know what service. I don't know. What's that? HST? TL. Thameslink. That's a 700 service. You can't see that. That is definitely a 700 service. Oh, hello. That's the Adams 59, National Power 59. So this actually will try and stay out of the way of the track, to be honest. This is the reason why, is because you've got St Pancras here. So you've got all the southeastern high-speed stuff. Even the 700s you've got in here as well. And you've also got the HSTs. I bet that's a reskin 66. That's one of the grey ones, my grey ones. My god, that's close! The 395s are there. HST just coming in. But the 700s can't come out of King's Cross. They can't come out of King's Cross and go over that way. Because the 700 we saw come up through here. There's no way for the 700 to come out of King's Cross, which is there. That's King's Cross. That's St Pancras. So the 700s can't do that. That, I'm not sure what that is. Could be a HST. If we don't get mudded, we'll have a look. That's a 700. And if you look at that, it will tell you. Oh, Oh, come on, tell me. Tell me. TL, it's Thameslink service. That's come out of that way, St Pancras. You know, there are 700s that do come out of St Pancras, King's Cross. That's a zoomer. That's a zoomer. That's a Skipton to King's Cross. That's a zoomer. This will be the Thameslink 700s. No, Great Northern. That's either a 387 or a thingy, stopped off path. So, yeah. So you can see there's a lot happening around here. So, I mean, personally speaking, I would turn the AI thingies off of this for King's Cross. You don't need them. You're not going to see them. You may see them as you walk across there. You may well see the this is the Southeastern High Speed line there, HS1. You may just see them as you're going through the tunnel there. There's not much of a place where you can actually see. So yeah, but you know, if you do get problems, it's worth considering doing that, to be honest. But again, it's entirely up to you. I mean, you know, I suppose that if you didn't put it in, someone would complain saying, well, why haven't you got it? Why haven't you got it in there? So, yeah. So I can understand why he's got it in there, but, you know, he's covered his bases. But I just personally don't think they'd be any good in there. The HSTs, yes, because, and the freight, definitely. The HSTs, I'd leave them in there with the Chiltern stuff and the London Underground stuff, because you will see them, and the 710. Just take the 395 out, the LNER zoomers and the 700. You might see the 700 going across, but it's only one. You know, you might see it 3 times. That's the only thing. You go across the Midland Main Line route 3 times. So yeah. But anyway, guys, that is going to be it for me tonight. I may see you on chatting in the Dovetail stream in a couple of minutes. I've got to go and get my tea ready. But yeah, guys, thank you all very much. And I will see you Saturday for Viewers Vote the Route. And we will be driving West Somerset Railway first. And then everything else, it's entirely up to you. I put out 4 routes and then you vote for them for the next route to drive. Then while we're driving that route, I'll pull out another 4 routes and then you vote for those routes. So, yeah, I'll speak to you later, guys. Thank you all very much for spending time with me. Don't forget to hit the like button, hit the sub button if you're new. I will see you Saturday or in the stream in a few minutes. Speak to you later, guys. Thank you all very much. Bye-bye.